DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Boy. Damn, 95 speed. Jeez. Catching traffic 87.
Offense set to go here in the return to football game, the season opening Thursday night matchup. And we'll be keeping a close eye certainly on this man, the receiver in his 6th NFL season. The reigning MVP of the NFL, he's back for more.
And what a season he had last year, and he does know he's now a marked man, because when you have a year like that, everyone's coming after you, wanting to prove that they can be the guy instead of him.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw on second down. Childress. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name. But I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Childress. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. To throw on second down, Childress. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of the... And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
That was my man first throwing touchdown. Passing touchdown.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take them through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The way he grabbed that bitch was phony as shit.
And now here come the Ravens. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no.
Come on, bro. Now you want to throw it when I cross? God's phony, bro.
Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
Damn, I could look like I can't go deep no more. I might have to work for it now.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Childress. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys have now moved out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Yeah.
And the Ravens taking the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Off the play fake. Childress firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Back to throw. Childress. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
To throw again, Childress. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Throwing to start the drive. Childress. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the trying to get 3 before halftime. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And now they're in the hurry up. Out of the gun now on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down short.
That was bullshit, bro. That was
it's a third down gain of 4. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Dobbins running out of the gun. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2nd down at 4. Here's a give to Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll run with Dobbins. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. try to pound it in with Ricard. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Bruh, I'm right here. What the fuck are you doing?
Threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Childress. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to have 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was...
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Childress. And he comes back with one complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Childress. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Childress. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Childress. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game.
thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the